You gonna believe what happened over here, man? Yeah, real warm out there in the living room in the house. Somebody had you in the cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dirt Track at Charlotte, here for the BF1NS Designs 360 Wing Sprint Car Series. I am Alex Robinson. As always, BJ Duvall is the great producer. Gotta come up with a different word for him every night because he throws me curveballs on a nightly basis. Actually, on an hourly basis. As you see, qualifying has already begun. Dakota Hartzell is quick time. Cale Heibolt, Sean Bowers, Jeremy Parker, and Chris Schaefer, your top five. As you see, 15 seconds left in qualifying, and then we'll be going on to heat racing. As you see, it looks like 19 cars. 19 cars in the field for tonight's action here at Charlotte. That should mean everyone is going to make the show, but first we got to go through heat racing formalities here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte, and going to be, there's your results for qualifying: Hartzell, Heibolt, Bowers, Parker, Schaefer. That is your top five. Then Nichols, Weigel. Here we go. Heat race number one on the pole for the Firm Motorsports, the 75. It's Dakota Hartzell outside. Jeremy Parker in the 40 for Sub-Zero Racing. Jeremy Weigel, he's going to start inside of row number two outside. Wide Open Motorsports, it's Chris Forsyth. Starting in the 5th spot, the 29 of Joe Kaiser for Headhunter Motorsports. Outside, Flieger Farm Motorsports, the 038 of Adam Flieger. And rounding out the field, the 27, it's Bradley Wright. Yes, there we go. They are off for one of two pace laps here tonight, and then we will be underway with heat race number 1. Lights are out on the pace truck. Will be going green. This time by out of turn number 4 for heat race number 1. And we are green out here for heat race number 1. Dakota Hartzell out in front early on here. So Hartzell out in front. Second, as I pull up my timing and scoring screen. Yes, there we go. So it's going to be Dakota Hartzell out in front. Jeremy Parker, though, he's trying to go to the inside of Hartzell. Hartzell on the top side. There comes Parker to the inside. Oh, he's in the grass. Now Jeremy Weigel. Here comes Joe Kaiser now. Those two are sitting 2 and 3. Jeremy Parker going to pull it in the pits. He is done for heat race number 1, but we are halfway. Close to halfway here. Dakota Hartzell, he is still out in front. There is Jeremy Weigel. He is in the second spot now. The 5 is in the air for 5 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Dakota Hartzell out in front. Jeremy Weigel, he is in second. Hartzell, Weigel, Kaiser. That still is your top 3. Hartzell running that top side. So is Weigel. Kaiser also up top. These cars running in that top side right now, trying to get a feel for this track early on in the heat race. For some of these cars, this will be the first and only time they will touch it till warm-up session before the A main event. And Dakota Hartzell, he looks like he is dialed in to put in for a win tonight as 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1. And the 75 of Dakota Hartzell out in front by a good margin over Jeremy Weigel. Dakota Hartzell takes the white flag. Weigel in second, Kaiser in third. But this is the Dakota Hartzell show as he has walked away. He has checked out. He has gave the keys and said, I'll see you in the A-main, folks. The 75, Dakota Hartzell, wins heat race number 1. Jeremy Weigel in second, Joe Kaiser in third. So there it is. Hartzell, Weigel, Kaiser, that is your top 3. And then Wright, Flieger, Parker, Forsyth rounds out your 7-car final results. Heat race number 2 on the grid, and starting on the pole for Team SSR, it's going to be Cale Heibel. Outside of him, Wide Open Motorsports 23 of Chris Schaefer. Row number 2, Kevin Allen in the 69 outside. Team Outlaw Motorsports 97 making his season debut. It's going to be Tyler Schultz. Brandon Morgan, he's going to start 5th for the Firm Motorsports 31 and rounding out the field. Lane Friels in the 07 from Pennsylvania. As apparently Leon Carver wanted to get out of the way, and he put a hashtag of blame Alex. So apparently Leon Carver wants to win the newly founded Fan of the Night that was brought in by Brett Wheeler. And, well, Tyler Schultz, he won it last night for the Stars of Tomorrow race. Who is going to win it for tonight right now? Leon Carver, well, he has the advantage. He's the only comment in the section right now. And, well, anytime fans put blame Alex, Brett Wheeler will agree that he is in front for the Fan of the Night. So here we go. Heibel on the front. There he goes. Green flag is out. Heat race number 2 underway. Cale Heibel out in front. Chris Schaefer holding on to the second spot. But here we go. Battles throughout. There's Tyler Schultz. Schultz running that top side right now, running strong. He is up there trying to get in the top 3, trying to be a back-to-back winner. The Team Outlaw Motorsports, Brent McIntyre, he won last week for Team Outlaw Motorsports. Can Tyler Schultz follow up that act, or will it be somebody different? Brandon Morgan, he is looking to finally make a win. Oh, no. Problems there for Kevin Allen and Tyler Schultz. Cale Heibel has company. Here comes Chris Schaefer. Schaefer in the second spot. Cale Heibel still holds on to the lead. Cale Heibel holds the lead. Chris Schaefer, Brandon Morgan, Lane Friels, Kevin Allen. Still your top 5 as Tyler Schultz has parked for the rest of heat race number 2. You will see him later on tonight, but Cale Heibel out in front in that Team SSR 58. Chris Schaefer right behind him, though. Schaefer has been running strong laps, but he is not getting the line. That Cale Heibel is Heibel then. Just going to make a liar out of me as he hit that cushion and he slowed down. Here comes Chris Schaefer now. Schaefer trying to get a run on Cale Heibel. Schaefer has looked strong. Going to try and hold the top side. Going to duck down to the middle line. See what's there. Can he get by Cale Heibel? Heibel still holds on to lead. 4 to go this time by. Heibel, Schaefer, Morgan. Still your top 3. But the battle up front for the lead. Cale Heibel, Chris Schaefer. This battle has been brewing for the past 7 laps. It is going to come to a head here with 3 laps to go. Heibel, Schaefer. Still 1 and 2. Heibel holds that top side. Here comes Schaefer, though. Schaefer trying to find somewhere to work around him here. Now he's going to go to the top, see if he can get a run. He's going to get the run off the top side. He is closing in with 2 to go. Heibel still holds on to the lead with Chris Schaefer in second. Schaefer holding that second spot. Both of them pulling away from the rest of the field. As Cale Heibel takes the white flag, does Chris Schaefer have anything for the 58 of Heibel? He's going to go to the bottom side, see if anything was there. He's going to lose some ground, and this is the 58's race to lose now as you see Schaefer going to make it a race to the finish line. But the 58 of Cale Heibel, he wins. Heat race number 2, Chris Schaefer in second, Brandon Morgan in third. There it is. Heibel, Schaefer, Morgan, your top 3, Friels, Allen, and Schultz. round out that results for the 6-car field for heat race number 2. Heat race number 3, and on the pole, he was a 2-time winner already this season. The 03 for the Firm Motorsports, it's Sean Bowers. Outside of him, the 42, it's Wayne Nichols. Row number 2 on the inside, the 43, it's Joe Howe. Outside, Ryan Frugier in the 65. Here, rounding out the field in the 18, it's going to be Joshua Anders, and beside him, the 93 from PA, it's Cody Kemmer. So lights are out on the pace truck. We will be green next time by for heat race number 3. Bowers starting on the inside of row number 1. He's going to be interesting to watch to see if he can start up front for this A main event later on tonight. Pace truck, it's in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 3 is underway. Here we go. Sean Bowers gets a good start as he is going to lead the field into turn 1 and 2. The 03 of Sean Bowers has been the man to beat all season long. He was beat last week by Brent McIntyre. Can anyone top the 03? We're going to see. There's the 42. Overlay is not working momentarily here, folks. As you see, the battle drones on for the second spot, the 42 and the 43. Those two are battling it out. Sorry. Our producer is trying. Our producer is trying very diligently to get these problems fixed. We are sorry for the inconveniences, but Sean Bowers, he is still out in front by a good margin. You see there's Nichols, Howes, and Frugier. Those 3 cars all looking good. Frugier, another car who's had strong runs this year, but can he get the job done? We'll have to find out later on. But Howe and Nichols, they're running back to back. There's Frugier. Frugier goes to the inside, gonna try and get the run. Oh, contact between him and Howe. Frugier goes to the bottom. Now Howe, he's gonna try and work the slider on Nichols. He takes back the second spot. Howe, Nichols, those two battling side by side. Slide job by Nichols. Howe ducks back under. Howe hold on to the second spot. Nichols now drops back a little bit. Here's a 43 in sole command with 2 to go. Here comes Ryan Frugier. He is right there. He hits the wall a little bit, hits the back bumper of Nichols. Now he goes to the bottom side. Look at the run he's got. The 65 of Ryan Frugier going to slide up. White flag in the air for Sean Bowers. Frugier takes over the third spot from Nichols right now. But there is Sean Bowers. And just like heat race number 1 with Dakota Hartzell, Sean Bowers has checked out, folks. He has said, I'll see you in the A main, because Sean Bowers has won heat race number 3 here at the Dirt Track in Charlotte. Joe Howe in second, Nichols, and Kemmer in the 4th spot, as Ryan Frugier will not finish. So there's Frugier. This is the white flag lap. Oh. So there it is, Bowers, Howells, Nichols. Those are your top three. The rest of those cars, and Kemmer, Anders, and Frugier, those will be going on to a consolation for the rest of your starting positions for tonight's A main. And speaking of that B main, it's on the grid right now, folks. Here is your starting lineup for B main action. On the pole, it's going to be Bradley Wright outside from Pennsylvania, the 07. It's Lane Friels. Row number 2, Cody Kemmer starts on the inside of Adam Flieger in the 038. Kevin Allen will start on the inside of row number 3 outside Sub-Zero Racing 18 of Josh Anders. His teammate will start on the inside of row number 4. That's Jeremy Parker in the 40 outside. It's going to be Team Outlaw Motorsports, the 97, Tyler Schultz. 9th, it's going to be Ryan Frugier in the 65, and in the 10th spot, the 225, it's Chris Forsyth. Oh, so now UltimateDirtTV wanted to comment, blame Alex. Okay. Apparently it's my fault, even though nothing has happened. That it can be my fault yet. Knock on wood. So Mr. Duvall said it's my fault that Tyler Schultz ran. Sir, that is your driver. That is your responsibility, so it is your fault. Yep. But lights are out on the pace truck. Will be green. 4B main action. 12 laps the distance, everyone fighting for a starting spot in the A main tonight, which will get you a better spot. We're 3 wide here. Oh, man, I knew that wasn't going to end well. We went 3 wide on the start, and trouble in turn 1 and 2. Anders, Parker, and Flieger all having problems there in the first turn of the first lap. There's Bradley right there. There's Cody Kemmer. There's Lane Friels. Here comes Tyler Schultz. Now Schultz going to run the cushion side. Now drops down to the bottom side here, trying to run a different line. See what's there. Oh, man. Look at the run that Tyler Schultz has got. We're going to take it here side by side. Battle slowing right. Schultz. Now Schultz takes over the second spot over Kemmer. Kemmer goes to the bottom side. Here goes Schultz. Now blocks it as now Schultz goes to the inside of right. There's Kemmer. He drove back to fourth. Schultz battling for the lead. Schultz. Oh, man. Hold on there, young man. Here comes Ryan Frugier. Frugier now into the second spot. He is up top. Here he comes. Back bumper of Bradley Wright as now we have a 3-car battle for the lead as we are closing in on the halfway mark. Wright, Schultz, Frugier. Frugier tried to make a... Not going to be there as here comes Schultz to the outside. As he's going to get blocked, Bradley Wright holds on to the lead. Oh, man, a little contact there by Schultz and Frugier. Frugier going to hit the wall now. That's going to lose him some time on the leaders. Here is Bradley Wright. Still holds on to lead. There is Kemmer. Kemmer battling with Forsyth for the 4th spot. That will be a good starting spot, folks, between these 4 cars battling up there in the top 5. Schultz right now throws a slider. As you see, there's right there Frugier. Frugier, he's going to go there. As you see, here goes Frugier outside. The train around the top works well, as now it's Schultz and Frugier. That is your 1 and 2. Schultz just needs to hold on. Frugier needs to save it. There he goes. Hits the wall, saves it, though, as he holds on to the second spot. Bradley Wright, though, is gaining on him. So is the rest of the top 5. Tyler Schultz, he's starting to gap him here, folks, as he's getting a strong run out of the corners. That 97 for Team Outlaw Motorsports is closing in on a B-main victory. Can he do it? He'll have to hold off Ryan Frugier because Frugier's getting another run, as here might be the experience factor to see who knows how to run this top line better at the dirt track at Charlotte here tonight. Schultz holds the top side. There's Rouget, both of them going over the cushion that time as they want to get this pushed up to the wall. Now Schultz goes to the bottom. This opens the door. Here comes the 65. Ryan Rouget gets a run. He's going to come to the outside. Here we go. Battle for the lead. Schultz going to try and slide up. Rouget goes to the bottom. Side by side down the front straightaway. White flag in the air. Schultz. Rouget throws a haymaker slide job for the lead. He's going to contact Tyler Schultz. Schultz there tries to save it. He's going to do it. But Ryan Rouget for the Firm Motorsports at 65. He wins B-Main here tonight. Tyler Schultz in second. Kevin Allen third. So there is your B-Main results. Ryan Rouget, Tyler Schultz, Kevin Allen, Cody Kemmer, and Bradley Wright. Your top 5, Anders, Forsyth, Parker, Friels, and Flieger. Your 10 cars. Ladies and gentlemen, while they go and run up this track, we will be back after these few messages by our great sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV.
Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause These are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'ma stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to BF1NS Designs 360 Wing Sprint Cars, here live on Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, I'm Alex Robinson, and Will Duvall is the great producer for tonight's racing action. Here we go, it's feature time, and you know what time it is. Starting from the rear of the field, starting 18th, it's going to be Adam Flieger on the inside, the 07 Lane Friels in row number 8. Jeremy Parker from Sub-Zero Racing, he'll start on the outside. On the inside, the 225. Chris Forsyth, row number 7. Outside, Sub-Zero Racing 18, it's Josh Anders. And on the inside, starting 13th, it's Bradley Wright in the 27. Cody Kemmer going to start on the outside of row number 6. On the inside, the 69 of Kevin Allen. Row number 5 on the outside, the 97 Team Outlaw Motorsports of Tyler Schultz. On the inside, you saw him win the B main earlier tonight. The Firm Motorsports. The 65, it is Ryan Frugier. 8th, it'll be Wayne Nichols. On the inside, the 29 Headhunter Motorsports, Joe Kaiser. Row number 3 on the outside, Joe Howe. On the inside, Wide Open Motorsports 23, it's Chris Schaefer. Row number 2 on the outside, the 20, Jeremy Weigel. On the inside, the 03, starting 3rd, the Firm Motorsports, Sean Bowers. Row number 1 on the outside, Cale Heibel for Team SSR, and you saw him. He went quick time. He won Heat Race 1. Can he win tonight? The 75 for Wraith Racing. It's Dakota Hartzell starting on the pole tonight. Will Duvall, who are you picking? Duvall picks Tyler Schultz. I'm going to pick Sean Bowers. Ladies and gentlemen, the pace truck is in. And you know what time it is. Get your picks in. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to spray some clay here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte tonight for the BF1NS Designs 360 Wing Sprint Cars. Green flag is out, and it's time for the Ultimate Dirt TV cranky cam. Let you hear these BF1NS 360 Wing Sprint Cars. And you see the caution flag is out. I hope you enjoyed the Ultimate Dirt TV Cricket segment there. Again, great camera work by our producer of William Duvall. Here we go with the Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Let's see who brought out the first caution of the evening. There's Joe Kaiser. Lane Friels having problem. Kaiser having problem. There's Kemmer. He's having some problems as well as, oh, there's Tyler Schultz into the wall. There's Kemmer. He's going to get cleaned up with Ryan Frugier. So a lot of problems. Here's Tyler Schultz once more, the 97 machine. As he's had some problems as well. His car's just bad. His car's broke. You see him, he's going to pull into the pit, see if he can get some quick work done on that. He's back on the track, so I think he got some quick work done, as he'll be there. As you see, there's Lane Friel. He's back on the track as well. So we're going to try this again, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Duvall, I picked Sean Bowers. But green flag, it's back out on the raceway. Dakota Hartzell, he is still out in front of this race. He set quick time. Once more, there's Weigel. Heibolt, they're battling it out right now, as there is also Sean Bowers. He's in the fourth spot, trying to go for the third spot. He's going to try for the inside of Weigel. Here comes Bowers. That 03 machine goes to the inside once more, trying to make that inside line work. Not yet. It's not there for Sean Bowers, as Bowers might try and duck up top now and see if it's there. No, he's going to stick to that bottom side, as he is running in the fourth spot, but he has company, because here comes Chris Schaefer, but there's Weigel. Weigel is trying to come after Cale Heibolt in the second spot. Heibolt holding on to second right now, as we have yet another caution flag out on the raceway. Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. It's going to be chaos. There's Adam Flieger, and Flieger, there's a tire there. Let's see, Schultz has some more problems. So, just coming in hot. Chris Forsyth goes in to get something fixed there, as he was up there in the top 5. Chris Schaefer in 5th right now, but Sean Bowers had a lot of pressure on him right now, as he's in the 4th spot, running the bottom side. He's restarting up top. Will he stay up top? Will he go to the bottom? Want to find out. As you see, lights are still on the pace truck, but Sean Bowers, he is looking to win yet another race here this season. Sean Bowers coming into tonight, leading his teammate of Ryan Frugier. Let me do the math here, because that's a lot of points. Green flag is out, and 39 points separate Sean Bowers and Ryan Frugier between each other for 1 and 2 in points. But Dakota Hartzell, he is in the 3rd spot in points right now, as he is out in front, though. Cale Heibolt, Jeremy Weigel, they're trying to gain some more ground on the points race this season. But there is Sean Bowers. You see him. He's sticking up top now. He is putting pressure. Caution. Let's see, there's Tyler Schultz. Oh, good camera. We're going to watch this from a different angle. There's camera. Why, hello there. Camera getting spun there. There's Joe Kaiser. So let's see, did Kaiser get caught up in the mess? Oh man, oh Kaiser. And then Kaiser gonna go for his own little ride through 1 and 2 in the grass. So there's your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. Now you found out what the caution was for. As you see, pace truck is in. We'll be back under green and Dakota Hartzell. Well, hello there. You are still out in front, sir, but you have some pressure because here comes Highbolt, here comes Weigel, here comes Bowers. Green flag is out. Dakota Hartzell must have heard somebody whispering in his ears because he got a better jump that time than he did the last restart. Hartzell out in front, but here comes Highbolt. Highbolt making one of the strongest runs he's made throughout this BFIN season. Can he get a win, ladies and gentlemen? 9 laps in the books. Dakota Hartzell, though he is out in front. Highbolt, Weigel, Bowers, and Schaefer. Your top 5 has problem for Ryan Frugier and Bradley Wright. Frugier having a lot of problems so early on here tonight as well. So is a few cars as we have some spinning, some more spinning as we are still green out here tonight. We're going to keep it green here because here's Hartzell, here's Highbolt, here's Bowers, here's Weigel. They're all coming after him. Bowers going to go to the middle side of the track as it's going to be a little costly there right now as the track is still not there where he can run it fast as everyone is running the choo-choo line up top. Can Sean Bowers be the oddball here tonight? And Mr. Duvall, I think it's time to blame you because Tyler Schultz is out of tonight's action. He will finish 18th if he does not come back. It's not my fault, it's your fault, but guess what? Apparently this caution is brought to you by #BlameAlex. There's the big caution. There's Josh Anders as he has some problems there as well. Oh. Oh, and then we're getting cleaned up. So some problems going on early on here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. So there's Friels. He got into it there. But nonetheless, we'll be back green momentarily. Pace truck is in, and green flag is now out as we had a little bit of a delayed start there from Hartzell, your leader, as now, well, it might have been beneficial for him as he's got some ground to have here. As there's Bowers. Bowers going to go to the bottom side. He's going to try the slider. No, he's not. He's going to hold the middle. As Sean Bowers takes over the Jeremy Weigel. He is coming to the top side right now, trying to come after Sean Bowers. Bowers in the second spot. Bowers holding on. There's Dakota Hartzell. Hartzell looking to win here tonight. Now Bowers goes to the bottom, and yet another caution is out. So there's Bradley Wright. And Wright gonna just get the slick, and then hello cars, how are you? There's Dakota Hartzell's car. You see he has some damage there near the fuel tank. Will it be costly? We'll have to find out later on in tonight's race. But it's him, Bowers, Weigel, and Highbolt, and Parker, your top 5. green flag back out on the raceway, and I heard a ping. You know what that means? Brett Wheeler is in the building here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Brett, how are you tonight, sir?
Still crippled, but we're going to hashtag blame Alex for that one. I just noticed 19 to 1. Dakota Hartzell, Sean Bowers, Jeremy Weigel. Top 3. How's the racing been so far, Alex?
A few cautions. A few. More like a handful. So everyone's getting feisty early on this feature event.
Yeah, the Dirt Track at Charlotte will do that to some people. Bowers to work low as again Weigel run on the top side of the racetrack. Bowers to 3/4 right. Alex, I don't know if you've done much racing around here in a 360, but probably the line to be will be about 3/4 away at the racetrack, just like what Sean Bowers' has contact there. Heibelt and Allen, I believe that is Kevin Allen. Chris Forsyth in the 25 machine will go yellow once again. You know what we might see, Alex? We might see an UltimateDirtTV instant replay.
Let's see here what has happened to Chris Forsyth. Oh, Heibelt gets in the wall. Oh, there's Forsyth. Forsyth's going to get into it, and then he's going to go around for a ride.
Yeah, that's one of those virtual mechanical issues that we tend to see here on iRacing, and it makes it a little bit hard for the drivers behind. And well, unfortunately, Chris Forsyth, he's going to have to go to the longest or the end of the line. What are we looking at? 15 cars still?
It looks like 15 cars still on the racetrack. But you haven't missed much. I'll catch up. So Dakota Hartzell goes quick time, wins his heat race number 1. Started on the pole. He's been there ever since. Sean Bowers, not the qualifying night he wanted, as he qualified, I think, 4th or 3rd. So got the track when it was a little worn down. He won his heat race, so he started there. Cal Heibelt won his heat race, so impressive for him. And don't forget who won another heat race. I think it might have been Weigel. But Heibelt's been pretty impressive. Ryan Frugier in 7th. He won the B main. So cars making some noise here tonight, actually.
Well, looking forward to seeing how the rest of the main event is going to play out. We're about halfway stage in the main event so far. And again, we are under the caution flags. Lights are out this time by Dakota Hartzell. Did he start? Pretty sure he started on pole, I think I see. Yep. Did he not? Yeah. Well, so far, good night for Dakota Hartzell. But he'll have to keep it going for another, what will be 18. In fact, we should go back to lap number 18 here in a second. Or we might stay on 19. It's always a funny feature when this happens. 19 complete, 16 to go past the halfway stage. Hartzell, Bowers. Hartzell gets on the gas. Bowers, White. We've got a good start there on the inside, and that's going to force Bowers to go up to the top side of the racetrack. Slide jump coming up by Weigel. Keep an eye on Jeremy Parker in the 40 machine. Parker now trying to go to the outside, down the back straightaway.
As you see, Parker tried to work the top side. Bowers looks like he's gaining some ground on that 75 of Dakota Hartzell in that race, racing 75. Hartzell, though, he has been untouched so far, unfazed, and it looks like he won't get there either, because there's Cal Heibelt in Yikers.
What car is that? Did you say Snickers?
Sure.
I
said Yikers.
Oh, yikes. It sounded like you said Snickers. I was like, yeah. You're not you when you're hungry.
Hey.
You're not you when you're hungry. Oh, that's the 07. That won't be the reason for the caution. Here we go. This was the 58 on the top side of the racetrack, and ran out of real estate. Who's that car? Well, I guess you could almost say that Josh Anders gave him zero room of racing up on the top side of the racetrack. How is Joe going, Alex?
Pretty good.
You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Joe Howe.
Oh.
In ninth, yeah.
actually been running pretty good tonight. He had some ups and downs in the heat race, but overall he's been running fast. Got a fast car in that 43 tonight.
Totally missed the joke. Anyhow, no worries. Hashtag blame Alex. Yep.
Look, it's been a long day.
It's been a long day. How'd you go bowling tonight?
We don't talk about it.
We do.
We really don't. Tonight's not one of those nights we talk about. It's bad.
I bowled a 363 series last night, and then I struggled to bowl 300 series today. Go figure, right?
Well, the ups and downs. I left multiple splits. I think like 6 splits in the last 2 games tonight. But guess what? We're trying to split them 3 wide here as we're going green flag racing into Bowers, Hartzell, and Parker. Trying to take it 3 wide going into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, Weigel and the 65. Is that Ryan Fruge? How do you say that? Or how are you saying that one?
I say Fruge.
Fruge. Kind of like a frappe.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll nearly go 3 wide. There's Weigel, Parker. Parker's going to protect that line down through turn number 1 and 2. Weigel, again, trying to run up on the cushion. Alex, again, over the last couple of updates we've seen here on iRacing, that cushion, it's almost been flattened out, and it's not so dominant in turn number 1 and 2.
Yeah, the cushion you've seen it here tonight as the caution back out on the raceway, but you've seen it tonight that these guys will go more and more over the cushion and it not being a factor. But hopefully sooner than later this cushion gets bigger and thicker and maybe a little bit more dominant. Oh, hello, fellas.
Well, you like it bigger and thicker, huh?
Sure, Brett.
Are you in Texas?
What?
Are you in Texas?
I'm not in Texas.
Oh, they say everything's bigger in Texas. I figured that was where you're at.
Did we not go over it yet that I'm on my porch still?
Ah, yeah, sorry. My bad.
Don't get off my porch very often, as guess what? We are about to go racing.
Very, very often.
Come
on, Alex. Let's not try and BS the viewers, all right?
But the porch sitters are getting ready to race. Leave us alone. We're starting up on Saturday.
At the Grove?
No. Absolutely not. The Grove doesn't start till like April.
No.
For some reason, they don't ever open early. First it's Lincoln Speedway, then Port Royal opens, and then, well, the Grove's like one of the last ones to actually start their season.
Interesting. I'm hungry.
Oh, man. Have a Snickers.
You know, you when you're hungry.
Exactly. Green flag. You know who's not you? The 3 wide going out here is there's Jeremy Parker.
Who's not me? Everybody else.
Sorry, as I'm hacking up a lung over here. Dakota Hartzell, he's still out in front. Sean Bowers in second. There's Weigel now. He takes over the 3rd spot. Here comes Ryan Fruge. Fruge getting the run on the top side here as there comes Parker. Parker to the inside. We have battles throughout this top 5. Fruge has company because here comes Chris Schaefer as well.
Yeah, good battle on for the minor placings. Bowers, Weigel, Parker, 2, 3, and 4. Fruge in the 65. And every time I talk, the caution's been out. I don't think I've gotten a lap in. Yeah, you know what? Hashtag blame Alex.
Get out of here.
You know what? I'm out of here. Jimmy the security guys just kicked me out. I'm going to get a drink.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Schaefer having problems there. Anders also having problems, so a lot of problems going on. Tyler Schultz is back on the raceway. When did that come back? When did he come back here? How many laps down is that 97 machine? 5 laps down. There's a lot of problems, actually, for Flieger, Heibolt, Allen, and Schultz. They're all laps down here. They're still on the raceway, trying to see if anyone else makes some mistakes and calls it a quits here tonight, as these cars still looking for better finishing positions. But keep an eye on the front. Hartzell Bowers, Weigel, Parker, Fruge, Nichols. All these cars have a chance of actually still pulling out the Miracle Rabbit and winning this race. Lights are out. As you see, there is your gap timing. No, you can't change your pick, Mr. Duval. The only person that would be able to pick is Brett Wheeler, and Brett Wheeler went to get a drink. So Brett Wheeler's not here, so he didn't hear me say that. Green flag is back out on the raceway. Hartzell, he's out in front. Sean Bowers in second. Weigel, Parker, those cars coming as well onto the show. The 75, though, of Hartzell. He is got the run into the corner. There's Bowers. Bowers going to go that middle line. He is gaining some ground. You see side by side. Those two go as Weigel, Parker battling it out.
Yeah, good race on for second and third once again. Everybody tried to catch Dakota Hartzell. Sorry, Jimmy, the security guard, just pulled me out and told me that I had to go get him a drink. And let me tell you, Jimmy, you get your own goddamn drink. Anyhow, green flag still back out on the racetrack. 6 to run.
So, man, you get Jimmy a drink, but nobody bothered to give me one. I see how it is. Favoritism at its finest for Brett Wheeler.
That's because we're white.
Sean Bowers is now battling with Dakota Hartzell up front. There's Parker battling it out with Weigel. There's Fruge back there further. But Sean Bowers battling it out with Dakota Hartzell. Bowers now takes the lead from Dakota Hartzell.
Yeah, new race leader. Yeah, caught me mid-drink right there. Bowers, Hartzell, 1 and 2. Down in the turn number 3 and 4. Hartzell rolls the cushion around the outside. Can he get the run? No, going to be denied by Sean Bowers. 3 laps left to run. Next time by, we're going to see a cause because the old hashtag Brian Alex is coming back out. I reckon we're going green white checker here.
I say no, ho. Dang it, Brett. Oh, dang it, Brett. Yay.
Am I wrong?
Okay, so Brett Wheeler, since you missed the show, you missed the race, and you came midway through the feature, you didn't get to pick. So Will Duvall picked Tyler Schultz. Yep. I picked Sean Bowers. It's a green-white checker, but I'll still let you pick to see if you can pick who's going to win.
It's quite easy. The first guy across the finish line.
Thank you so much. Try to be nice and actually let you pick a driver who you think's going to park it in victory lane, and that's your answer. Thank you, smart Alec.
Oh, well, you're not smart. You're not smart, Alex. Oh,
that's why you pay me the big bucks. I don't have to be smart. I just have to talk. That's why you pay me. That's why you paid Will Duvall too, because we're both not smart.
Yeah, but you know what? At least Will turns up for work. No, hang on. Wait, Will didn't turn up for work last Monday, right? My bad. No, I'm sorry. He turned up, but he clocked out very early. Okay.
This man, wait. He's gonna say, Mr. Duvall. He's gonna say that he had internet issues. But don't we remember that we had to cover him at 4 in the morning one night?
Don't remember.
Don't remember that one.
No, sorry. New phone did it.
We're back green. As there we go. Sean Bowers, he's out in front. There's Dakota Hartzell. And again, it's the famous green-white checkered. Thanks to brought to you by hashtag Blame Alex. Sean Bowers, Dakota Hartzell,
I picked Bowers.
Top 3. I've already picked Sean Bowers. You can't pick Bowers as the white flag is out.
And Alex, we discussed this last night. What is the name of the game called? It's called I Win.
You will not win this one. This is my pick. This is my show. 03 of Sean Bowers. He's going to win tonight at the dirt track in Charlotte.
And I picked Sean Bowers, so I win. Well done.
Also, by the way, Leon Carver won fan of the night here because he put it twice. Hashtag Blame Alex.
Absolutely. A fan of the night. Oh, well, I thought this was your show, Alex. That's
you say you always win. Well, go ahead. Tell me who won.
I did. That's why it's called that's why the name of the game's called I Win.
Whatever. Sean Bowers gonna win here tonight. Dakota Hartzell, Jeremy Parker, Jimmy Weigel, and Ryan Fruge, your top 5.
Joe Howe, Cody Kemmerer, Josh Anders, Chris Schaefer, and Wayne Nichols, your top 10.
Forsyth, Kel Heibold, Kevin Allen, Tyler Schultz, and Adam Flieger, your top 15.
Well, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but it does make a Bradley right in 16th, Lane Friels in 17th, and Joe Kaiser in 18th position. I think that was all, wasn't it? It was.
That's all. So we're going to go down to victory lane. Mr. Wheeler, I hope you hop on the elevator and get down there very quickly, as I'll get the winner here tonight, the Sean Bowers for the Firm Motorsports, and Sean back in victory lane once more, as this has to be the 3rd or 4th time this season. So another strong performance for you tonight.
Yes, sir. It was good racing there. Dakota gave me one heck of a fight there for the lead.
Coming into tonight, you were the points leader, and with another win, this is boosting your chances of winning the season total, and that's going to be good. And also, this gives you some experience for coming into tomorrow night for the 410s. So, what's the takeaways for tonight, getting you prepared for tomorrow night for the 410s?
Tonight, I was just a little bit easier on the throttle. Not spinning the tires so much, in the slick, and just kind of trying to focus on being a little bit easier on the throttle, so that helps me out there in the 410s, because that track gets pretty slippery.
Well, with a good team, you got to have a lot of good sponsors behind that team. Who is behind y'all at the Firm Motorsports?
All the guys over there at the Firm Motorsports, Apex Auto and Glass Tinting, Butt Kicker, Mazin's Transport, 2-1 Designs, Fine Line Designs, Justin Sick Photography, and Siebers Race Media.
Congratulations. That is your winner for tonight, the 03 of Sean Bowers. Coming home in second with Brett Wheeler, it's Dakota Hartzell.
Well, Dakota, you lead a good chunk of this race, but late in the race, you had some problems. You didn't have some problems, but you had some company in Sean Bowers. You ended up running second. You got to feel happy about the result.
Yeah, I'm happy to be up in the top 3. I thought I was going to pull that one in, but I've been chasing Sean for months. Why should anything change now?
Well, looking, sort of trying to think back on it now, could you have done anything different, whether it be a moment in the race or maybe a setup adjustment that could have made your car just that little bit better, or were you happy with how things went overall?
Car was good. Car was fast. Did what it was supposed to do. I made a couple mistakes here and there, but no, Sean was fast tonight.
All right, well, obviously good practice going into tomorrow night in the 410s. What do you take away from this track here tonight that you could probably, put into tomorrow night's race?
It's just going to be keeping control through the bumps when it slicks off and keeping the car in the lane and trying to stay off the wall.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on your second place finish here. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shout out to that good stuff, buddy. Who makes this happen for you?
So the Firm Motorsports, Apex Auto Glass, Belushi's Farm, and BNR Auto Wrecking.
Short, sweet, simple. Speaking of getting to the point, Alex, get to the point. Wrap up 3rd place, would you?
And coming home in 3rd place, the 40 machine, it's Jeremy Parker, and another strong performance for you tonight, and a podium. Gotta be happy with the performance of that car.
Man, I can't tell you how happy we really are. Can't thank Josh enough, man. The work he does on these cars. Man, had a real hot rod at the end there. Had a bad run at Williams Grove, so we're really happy to be 3rd here today.
And 3rd, you battled there. You took it 3 wide on those restarts with Bowers and Hartzell. So that had to be one of those you got to hold your line moments, but battling up front for the lead with 2 guys who are pretty much top 3 in points, 2 out of top 3 in points, has to be something to be proud of, especially with how Bowers and Hartzell have looked tonight.
Oh, it's super easy to race with them. They're real good, really good drivers, really good at holding their own, out there. And it was really easy to race with them. Man, it was. I honestly can't even believe we're here. I can't believe that we're running this well, and I really didn't think we would do this well. Man, it's super, super happy about it.
And have a lot of strong guys behind that 40 machine. Who you got to thank?
I thank all the guys at Sub-Zero. I got to thank Josh. He does all the crew chiefing on these cars. Man, he put together all these setups. Man, it's a really strong car. I got to thank 19 Motorsports, Team O'Reilly's. And, of course, I want to thank, the league and all the guys at UDTV putting this on, man, and giving us a place to race.
Well, congratulations. That is your third place finisher of Jeremy Parker. That will wrap us up here for the BFINS 360 Wing Sprint Cars. Brett Wheeler, what is your takeaway for the race that you have saw?
I was going to say I only seen about 16 laps of it, but no, look, difficult track conditions for these drivers, and from what we've seen here tonight, I think looking how the racetrack is at the moment, I think even though we're going to track reset tomorrow night for the 410s, I think it's going to be a certainly interesting show and see how these drivers move around the racetrack. We'll obviously see the top line, then the middle line, maybe 3/4 out the racetrack, and the bottom. Alex Bergeron, he's just phenomenal at running the bottom anywhere, but he's very good at running the bottom here as well. So I think we'll see a very similar sort of racetrack, but looking forward to tomorrow night for the Apex Auto Glass and Tinting 410 Sprint Cars. But good showing here tonight from what I've seen in the 360s.
Very strong performance once again here for the 360s, and a really strong performance for Sean Bowers as he wins here once again tonight, ladies and gentlemen. UltimateDirtTV would like to thank their sponsors, SRT Australia, Heatwaves Designs, Rocket Racing Setups, and World of Thunder Esports League. Again, thank you to those great sponsors for everything you do for iRacing and UltimateDirtTV. For Brett Wheeler, BJ Duval, I'm Alex Robinson. Until next time, thank you for watching this edition of UltimateDirtTV.